Dennis Kian Peraz says, where does a newbie in SEO begin to study to become a professional? So I'll talk about where I started back in 2015 and probably what I would recommend now. So when I started SEO, I began reading books off of Amazon. I started with, I think it was called the SEO Black Book. SEO Black Book. And I read this thing and it was interesting. It was definitely helpful to kind of wrap my head around SEO. The real way that I started learning though was not through like all the blog posts I read or the books. I read a bunch of different books. It was actually through doing SEO that I started learning the most. So I think the best thing you can do is learn enough about SEO. Like I would say probably watch like maybe this local SEO guide I've created. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long. So you can kind of see how local SEO works and then go try to rank locally first, because local SEO is probably the best place to start, in my opinion. It's going to give you the probably the least competition, especially if you're going for something that's not super saturated. Like maybe just try to open a shop that, you know, or a virtual store sort of thing, or rankings that isn't super competitive. So you can at least rank in the area and see what it takes to actually rank locally. And then a lot of the stuff that you're going to learn locally is going to also apply to sort of national type stuff. From that point, I would probably also take maybe some of my courses, which, you know, obviously since I have these courses, I'm going to promote them, but you know, you could take courses from pretty much anybody who's going to be able to give you good advice in a transparent way about, I would say a couple things, getting clients after you, you know, how to get SEO clients after you do the initial rankings on your own business, because you're going to obviously need to figure out how to do lead generation so you can fuel the stuff that you're doing. Probably something around national SEO as well, since you will start probably wanting to get into national, and then start learning like more technical type stuff, which, you know, that's kind of the stuff that I've been teaching in my new course. You know, how to do like benchmarking, how to do schema markup, how to do conversion tracking, that kind of stuff. So I think the best way again is to learn through experience and not try to overanalyze SEO. You know, ask as many questions as you can in the Facebook group we have, because people are going to be in there helping you out as much as they can. So you know, join a group where there's different people in there, and try to get on the phone with a couple of people, you know, that know SEO, and talk about SEO with them, because that's also going to be really, really helpful in increasing your own sort of knowledge, in my opinion. Another great resource is the SEO 101 podcast. We actually have somebody in here named John Carcutt, who actually is one of the people who does the podcast. And it is really a very good podcast that you can start listening to get updates on the new things that are happening with SEO and sort of how it works. And then also Rusty Brick on YouTube. His name is Barry Shorts, but his channel is called Rusty Brick. He talks about all the new Google updates and what Google's currently doing. And this is a great channel to learn sort of, you know, what is the latest techniques and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'd recommend. But overall, yeah, just hang in there. Try to do as much implementation as you can. Try to stay away from just only reading about SEO and thinking about it. You want to get into the actual the work, not just analyzing it, if you know what I'm saying.